The Motorhome Channel. Sponsored by Adrian Flux Insurance.
Welcome to the Motorhome Channel, the show that's all about buying, owning and getting the most out of your motor caravan. I'm Niall Hampton, and this summer we're bringing you some special episodes which we've imaginatively titled our Summer Specials. We'll be looking at some new motorhomes, casting our mind back over some ones we've recently reviewed, giving you some inspirational travel content and some friendly expert advice. And for this episode we're going to be focusing on coach-built motorhomes. So with that in mind, let's see what's coming up. I have a sneak peek at two new models in the Swift Rio range, then take a look at another popular van from one of the UK's iconic manufacturers, the Broadway EK from Auto Sleepers. We'll also check out some very distinctive offerings from two other UK-based niche producers, Motortrek and RS Motorhome. And finally, have you ever wondered what it takes to build your own motor caravan from scratch? Well, John Wickersham has done just that. So let him guide you through the process. Downsizing has been one of the big trends in the past few seasons in motor caravanning. Simply put, it means people are looking for smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles in which to go touring. Swift was the latest manufacturer to enter this segment last year when it unveiled the Rio, a two-strong range of compact coach builts that are no wider than the cabs on which they are based. So for 2016, and buoyed by the success, two more models are announced, and they are 6 metres long and both quite distinctive, as we're just about to see. Both models come on the Fiat Ducato with an all-up weight of 3,500 kilograms, so anyone in the family can drive them on an ordinary car licence. You get LED running lights, a massive panoramic opening sunroof, 3/4 length window in the side habitation door, which also has a very sturdy handle, and new for 2016, shiny new stickers on the sidewalls. The key difference with the two new Rio models is that they have dispensed with the large opening rear tailgate that was such a distinctive feature when they launched. Instead, we get two vans with flat backs, which come prefigured for bike racks, so active-minded motor caravanners now have somewhere to put their cycles when on tour. Now, I like a neat and tidy back end as much as anyone else, so I think these new rears are really rather good. Another key difference is that the 325 has an electrically operated transverse rear bed, which allows you to moderate the height of the rear garage, so if you're a leisure-minded motor caravanner, there's plenty of room for your kit. The 310, on the other hand, has a much more conventional layout. You get a parallel lounge up front that converts into a large double bed, add a table here so that up to 5 or 6 people can socialise in comfort. Other things of note include high-gloss locker facings and an extendable flap on the edge of the kitchen unit that you can bring into play for some extra storage. The 310's kitchen is small but has everything you need to get the job done. For maximum flexibility, you have a dual-fuel cooker, here shown with 1 electric hot plate and 3 gas rings. This sits atop a separate oven and grill, and a microwave is mounted here at shoulder height, perhaps a little on the high side, but good to have nonetheless. There's also a round sink, smart mixer tap, some good storage options, but perhaps the pièce de résistance in the galley is this extremely usable 138.5 litre fridge freezer, mounted at a very good height indeed. The washroom is a good place to be too. It's big enough to get dressed in, you have a half-length mirror, next to that is a wardrobe, above the swivel loo. There's a sink with vanity unit, and opposite that in the near side rear corner you'll find a shower compartment which for this season has a brand new shower head. These two new Swift Rio models are very exciting, and I don't think they suffer at all from not having that distinctive rear tailgate. The 325 has plenty of clever thinking on board, that transverse electrically operated rear bed offering plenty of headroom in the garage underneath. The 310, on the other hand, is much more conventional. Its parallel lounge and end washroom will definitely appeal to any caravanners thinking of making the transition to motor caravanning. Whichever one is more popular of the two, I think set within the context of this range, the Rio is going to be a grande success for Swift. Autosleepers is one of the most iconic names in British motor caravanning. For decades now, it's been producing vans with a well-deserved reputation for quality and comfort from its base in Worcestershire. Today we're going to be having a look at this, the Broadway EK. Now Broadway is its flagship Peugeot boxer base range, and EK stands for End Kitchen. So let's find out what kind of veritable coach-built banquet Autosleepers has served up for us. The first thing that strikes you about the lounge is exactly how sociable it is. We have a pair of facing seats here, a seat bench here, massive windows, roof light up above. It's a fantastic ambience for socialising with people. You could get 4 people sat around the table there, another 3 here. This could be the party van when you pitch up on site. Now with a kitchen this good, you can see why Autosleepers decided to name the motorhome after it. We have dual fuel cooker with 1 electric and 3 gas rings, an extractor fan to keep those nasty smells at bay, and we also have in this sink lid a built-in drainer. That's a fantastic bit of design detail and I really love that. Also we have a kitchen roll holder on the wall, a microwave oven, fridge with separate freezer compartment, and the icing on the cake has to be the 4 crystal glasses that come with every Autosleeper motorhome. The corner washroom is compact, but it has everything you need. Enter via a door with a domestic style handle, and this is the scene that awaits you inside. Plenty of white moulded plastic and cream faced walls make the space look bigger than it really is. Everything you need: a swivel loo, a decent basin, cabinet work up there to put your lotions and potions, and a half-length mirror. But the standout feature for me is this false wall, which allows you to move the hand basin out of position and create your own shower area here. You simply close the bifold door and this will stop the water ingressing into the west of the washroom, which is exactly what you need in terms of keeping it away from that woodwork. Now the EK has all the bases covered when it comes to sleeping arrangements. You can have a single bed here, a single bed over there, or perhaps you want a nice double across the width of the motorhome. No problem. You just pull out these sliding beach slats from the side and you make up the bed by rearranging the cushions. If that's not enough and you have a couple of extra people coming to stay, maybe on the small side, you have the added benefit of a bed above the cab. Plenty of room for 2 children to sleep and a restraining net to keep them safe at all times. Autosleepers has a well-deserved reputation for providing luxurious and comfortable vehicles. Spend some time in the Broadway EK and there's nothing to disabuse you of that view. Fit and finish is excellent. Everything from the cabinet work down to the upholstery, the fabrics and all the equipment in the van. Autosleepers has really sweated all the small details, and the fact that there's Truma combi heating to go with the GRP coach-built sides means that there's insulation all year round, so this is a dedicated 4-season motorhome. This van has extra goodies courtesy of the winter and comfort packs, so it will set you back £56,790. Well, I think that's fairly good value for money for a van that you can take the family away with you, and younger members of the family can actually drive it with an ordinary car licence. It all goes to prove that Autosleepers has served up a very tasty dish indeed with the Broadway EK. Now, wouldn't it be great if you could grow the living space in your motorhome on demand and then basically take it back when you didn't need it? For example, navigating a couple of country lanes. Well, you can, thanks to a fantastic innovation that's been around in the States for quite some time that is now gaining traction amongst UK manufacturers. We're talking about the motorised slide-out, currently being offered by 2 brands, one of whom Motortrek's Eurotrekker 1 that we're reviewing today. We've extended the slide-out section so you can see just how enormous the lounge is when it's actually out. Now look at all this space, it's incredible. It gives you a completely new dimension, a new angle on enjoying your motorhome. Why just invite a few friends round for drinks? You can invite the whole campsite. But in actual fact, it gets even better than this, as we're just about to find out. Now, having this much entertaining space will bring out the best in any cook, and it's great that the Eurotrekker 1 has all the equipment necessary for that particular task. We have 3 gas burners here, a deep rectangular sink, fridge with removable freezer compartment, a microwave oven, combination oven and grill, plenty of storage, cupboards, overhead lockers and cubbies, and possibly the thing that I'm most excited about of all is this amazing three-way plug socket including USB charging points. Fantastic for the couple on tour. Now, the other great beneficiary of a slide out in the Eurotrekker 1 is this rear bedroom, which, as you can see, when the retracted section is fully extended, creates this feeling of space around the bed, making it a true island bed in every sense. There's plenty of storage in here, including wardrobes at the foot of the bed on each side, cupboards underneath that, a pair of cubbies next to the bed, and everything finished in this nice gloss finish, which is echoed throughout the rest of the van. Other design details of note are these surrounds around the rooflight and around the windows. Very pleasing design touches that give the van a very upmarket feel. Now, Motortrek has split the washroom across the midships area in the van, and they've gone for a slightly different approach to some manufacturers. For example, the washroom is one room and the shower room is the other. The shower room is actually pretty good because I'm almost 6 feet tall and there's plenty of headroom here and I can get right under the water. Opposite on the other side, you have a basin, a vanity unit, a bench loo, plenty of storage and lots of space to play around in. And probably one of the better things as well is that the loo door actually doubles as the partition door between the lounge and the bedroom. The Eurotrekker 1 retails for £65,995 on the road. It weighs 4,500 kilograms all up and is 8 metres long. So what kind of person is going to be in the market for one of these? Well, a dedicated touring couple that want the extra flexibility that this extra space affords. So if you're in the market for a vehicle like this, then Motortrek would be a great place to start your search. All of its vans are bespoke, so there's a high level of customizability, which means that you get exactly the motorhome that you want to spend your money on. A real cross-section of coach-built motorhomes there from a wide range of manufacturers. We're just going to take a short break, but we'll be right back with another cracking van.
Adrian Flux Insurance, proud sponsors of the Motorhome channel.